Hi, my name is Sarah Oskey-Morrison, and I am a mom of two. I'm a group fitness instructor. I'm a personal trainer, and I am an elite Beachbody coach and a wife too. Can't leave that part out. But what I want to share with you is just my journey into becoming a Beachbody coach. Um, I was first introduced to it in 2010, and I was incredibly skeptical and just said, nope, never. Many times I said that. And the people around me were getting involved, and I just kept kind of paying attention. And eventually I just said yes, honestly, because I didn't want to be left out. Now, side note, a lot of people do not start coaching like this. So you don't have to have this like kicking and screaming kind of entrance into it. But I just want to be real and honest with you about how I got into this, because this does completely change my life. But I started kind of kicking and screaming, didn't want to be left out, and kind of didn't believe in myself back then, and really didn't believe in the company Beachbody. And what changed is I did this program called the Ultimate Reset. My husband and I did it together, and everyone was talking about it. And once again, I didn't want to be left out. It's this 3-week kind of junk food detox. You get to eat a ton of food, but you really learn how to eat clean, meaning like veggies, fruits, lean meats, and making meals out of those things. None of this other stuff that sometimes goes into it. So we did this, and I was kind of skeptical, and I was floored by the results that this program brought. My husband, I was pregnant at the time, so I wasn't really tracking weight or anything like that. I felt amazing. My husband ended up losing 20 pounds, but his blood work was shocking. His cholesterol went from risk to no risk. His triglycerides dropped over 100 points. I have more details on this on my website under the My Favorite Cleanse page. But that was when I was like, okay, this company is actually making tools that work. And I started thinking, I'm like, health and fitness is everywhere. You know, like very few people are just getting up and doing like squats and push-ups and all that stuff in their family room with no other assistance from the outside world. People are spending a lot of money on health and fitness. Beachbody is one of the places they can spend it. And I was like, holy crap, this stuff works. And so at that point, I was like, if someone were to invest in a product that Beachbody has created, they are getting top of the line. So I all of a sudden had this belief in the company. And then I decided to start believing in me. And I know having that belief in the company kind of backed me up. And it was about 2013, and I started to actually be an active coach. Now, listen, you can be a coach because you love the community. You love the lifestyle. I think ultimately anyone who really commits to this healthy lifestyle, not perfect, but always striving to get right back on track if you mess up, to not make every single day a splurge, to make a splurge truly a special splurge. It doesn't mean you have to be perfect to be a coach. It means you're committing to this lifestyle of being healthy and better and happier 80% of the time. So you can be a coach for a lot of reasons. You might like that accountability. You might want to just get a discount on the products. That's kind of what I was for the first couple of years. And then in 2013, I really took this active Beachbody coach role where I started inviting people to do what I was doing, started supporting them through it, started cheering them on, started holding them accountable. And it's been amazing. The impact has grown. The business has grown. So, there's so much I can say, but let me just lead with Beachbody is it's not sales. A sale takes place because people need some kind of tool to use while they're working with you to help their nutrition, to help their fitness. And this is stuff I would recommend anyways. Beachbody is love, support, trust, compassion. Ding. Sorry. The best coaches are people that care about other people. And when you lead with your heart in this business, you will be rewarded in ways you never dreamt of. For me, I was a former news reporter, and I was in that industry and didn't like it. It was very negative. I worked a lot of crazy hours, and the pay was like, I needed food stamps. And I went to college for this. It was like a huge wake-up call that just going to college doesn't mean you're set for life, and going to college doesn't mean you're set in that career. You're stuck there. Anyways, fell into working part-time at a health club, and this is where Beachbody was introduced. And Beachbody has given me the chance to grow as a person. I have learned more being a coach than I have learned going to school for years. It's helped me through a lot of tough stuff. I got married while I was a Beachbody coach. I got pregnant. I've had 2 children. I've become a mother. And being a Beachbody coach is about always working on yourself. Personal development is a huge part of coaching. I've read so many books that have changed the way I think about things, changed the way I react to things, changed how I can handle my own stress. After my second child, I had postpartum depression, horribly bad, which morphed into paralyzed and anxiety. And Beachbody helped me get out of there. You know, it helped me get off the medication I don't want to be on for the rest of my life to be able to function, because I started to learn the tools that I needed to be able to handle the stress that was happening in life. I took care of myself. Workouts were a consistent thing, a part of my day. Better nutrition, that plays a huge role. So the self-care was there. It's given me some of the best friends in my life, people that love this lifestyle too, people that get me, people that are positive, people that choose to take action instead of complain. I love being surrounded by people like that. I used to be the Eeyore. I used to be the complainer. I used to be the pessimist. And surrounding myself with all these other people has brought me to this other side, and it is sunnier, it is happier, and it's awesome over here. Being a coach has also given us, when I say us, I mean my husband, Chris, and my 2 kids, Oz and Odessa, freedom from the stress of finances. Between my husband's job and if I had stayed in my other job, we would be living paycheck to paycheck. And I talked to so many people who are there and they think it's the norm. It is the norm, but it doesn't mean it has to be your norm. You can change that. For me, I built this business while I was working full-time in another job. I still work part-time in that job, but it's given me the freedom to ease out of that. And it can be done. And it was worth putting focus into this to help other people get happier, get healthier themselves, but to also grow something that was a nest egg, a security blanket, something that today, it's been a little over 6 years. It's been a little over 4 years since I actively began coaching to now be able to be making 6 figures in this business alone. Beachbody doesn't guarantee any kind of financial results. It's on you. They give you tools that are amazing. It's on you to go connect with people and truly support them, hold their hand, listen to them, help them beat the obstacle that has continuously stopped them from getting where they want to go time and time again. People need someone to believe in them. People need a coach. People have all these other things in their life, but do they have someone who's just going to listen and tell them, I believe in you? It's your time to do this. That's what a coach does. So my journey into coaching started as a huge skeptic who went through the transformation herself and now pays it forward and is now at a point where it's so much fun to get to help people. It's such an honor, and the reward that comes from that in my heart, in my emotions, and in my finances is something I never thought possible. So if you're thinking about becoming a coach, know that it's an amazing business opportunity, but it's also an amazing people opportunity. It's an amazing opportunity for you to change the way you look at the world, to change the way you interact with the world, to change the way happiness comes into your life, and you will become truly wealthy. There's no dollar amount attached to that phrase, truly wealthy. I just mean you're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to feel like your time here mattered, and you're going to feel like you have a purpose. And that feels good. So everyone's story in this is different. The way coaching fits into everyone's life is different. It's not a mold that you fit into. You know, you're not going to become a Beachbody coach robot. That would be very sad. None of that's going to happen. You keep being you, and this is just something that you bring into your life that enhances the you that you are. So reach out to me and let's talk about how coaching could fit into your life and how I will mentor you to find success in it, whatever that means to you.